If you're heading to Tempe, Arizona, you may be thinking about staying at the Westin Tempe. In this video, we do a little bit of a review when we were in town for the Blackberry Smoke concert, and we take you around Mill Avenue and some other fun stuff. You can check out our previous videos where I did a road trip with our daughter Sophia to Palm Springs, California. I then flew out of Palm Springs to Phoenix Sky Harbor where Mark picked me up. We went and checked in at the Westin Hotel where we were staying for the night to go see the Blackberry Smoke concert. First impressions of the hotel, it's absolutely beautiful, but I will say the check-in was a little less than friendly. That's just our honest opinion. But other than that, it was a great place to stay. They had really nice amenities. The room was spacious. The bed was really comfortable. Everything was clean. And honestly, that's the stuff that's most important, right? So we just checked into the Westin Tempe, and we are right in the heart of Tempe and all the fun activities that happen here. And this is actually where Mark went to college, so let's see what he can remember.
It has really changed. Everything's kind of mid-rise, high-rise. That's A Mountain right there, and then Sun Devil Stadium is just to the right of A Mountain, because Sun Devil Stadium actually sits between a couple of small little sort of foothill things, and they cut it in, so it's really, really cool. But Mill Avenue's really changed. They have a real trolley here now as well. Back then you didn't have Tempe Town Lake, which was basically just Salt River project, just put a couple of dams up and they kept the water, filled it up with water. But it's been really nice. People, you know, there's rowing teams out there, kayaking, and people fish. They actually stock it. And it really, you know, it's beautiful. It's water. Everybody loves water. We're in the desert, so water's a real premium. But that's kind of, I recall, you know, it took me 4.5 years to get through ASU at the time. And graduated in 1982. And so it's kind of cool to see what's happening.
You know, it's not just all high rises and trolleys and Sun Devil Stadium. There's a lot going on in this Mill Avenue section, like this community garden that was right outside of our hotel.
Yeah, an actual planter. The reason we mentioned Mill Avenue, it's not a strip mall. This is old Tempe. And a lot of these buildings have been here a long time, so it's neat.
Okay, this used to be the Steak and Shake. This was the ice cream. This has been an ice cream shop the whole time. And then this used to be La Boca. We are standing on a corner in Tempe, and it's like 103, 105, 100, and who knows? Hot.
It's too hot.
We're melting. I'm melting.
Some people call her mysterious. I call her steamy.
The back of Mark, which is standard in our Empty Nester Life videos. Okay, but I just want to say, look at that. They got, of course, the Arizona flags, and then they got Cubs. So I belong here.
This is the Pedal Haus, owned by a good friend of ours, Julian Wright, and the theme is bicycles.
It sure is, but I'll tell you what, there's a lot of fun things you can do here. You can like throw horseshoes, you can sit around. I mean, they have it set up like you're at a backyard barbecue. It's pretty cool. Mm-hmm. And we did find a heart-healthy option on the menu.
Very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits.
Oh, he shows his little pupper. I must investigate. We were just talking, this used to be Z Tejas, which was like one of the it places back in the 90s, 2000s. So apparently, Snakes and Lattes is named for some Canadian game that's like Chutes and Ladders. It's a huge coffee shop. They've got board games, full bar, restaurant, the whole thing, and a dog-friendly patio. There are a lot of dog-friendly patios out this way, so if you've got your four-legged friend with you, you've got a place to go. Maybe not in the heat, but I digress.
Southern rock, it's my thing, and apparently now it's my wife's thing too. Blackberry Smoke concert was epic.
Yeah, we went there. It was Mark's favorite band, and I was prepared to simply tolerate it. I had such a great time that now we're gonna go see him a couple more times.
It's not was my favorite band, it is my favorite band. Walking around in our cowboy hats, we checked out all the amenities in this really cute little hotel. Not so small, but the amenities were tremendous. And rooftop bars, you can't beat a rooftop bar for views and just ambiance.
Yeah, and they've got the pool here and everything. I will say they do have quite a few parties up on the rooftop, and we could hear it kind of rocking and rolling in our 17th floor room. So just be aware of that. If you don't want to get the noise from the parties on the rooftop, maybe request a lower floor.
And the solo cups were flying by. I'm kidding.
The next morning for breakfast, we could have eaten at the restaurant, but instead we decided to walk to one of our favorite breakfast spots, First Watch. It was right down the road. Mark's never seen a straw before. This is a new experience for him.
I'm going to try not to spill it everywhere because I'm not awake. Blackberry Smoke last night, so we were up late.
I like the orange and berries better than the lemon and mint.
Let me see. I agree.
Our overall experience at the Westin Tempe was pretty darn good. We can't really review the food because we didn't eat here, so we're going to have to pass on reviewing that aspect. Everything about the hotel was lovely, the amenities were nice, everything was clean, beds were comfy, all the important stuff. Honestly, the only thing that gets less than a 5-star review is the staff. And if you've listened to our reviews in the past, you know that that's actually pretty important to us. Overall, we would give this hotel a 4 out of 5, and maybe the staff were just having a bad day. Maybe it was us. Today we are at Hillstone restaurant, and we weren't going to do a review of this place, but we're impressed, so here comes our experience.
Yeah, your first impression here is really, really favorable. The waitstaff's super hyper polite. The waitstaff kind of looks like Stepford wives. They all look the same because Jackie noticed that everybody's hair is pulled back.
I like that. It's less chance you're gonna get a hair in food. Do you notice anything about Mark? You see his head.
The reason is because they actually came to me and they said there's no hats in the dining room.
But they said it nice though. They said, we ask all the gentlemen to remove their hats in the dining room.
And I said, well, you've got me wrong because I'm no gentleman. These are the artichoke parts from the root of artichokes from Italy, and they only will serve these if they are up to their standards. So you don't get these every time you come in, and so we decided we'd spend the $20 and we'd order them and see if they're worth $20. Now, from the looks of things, bueno. Bueno.
I had a salad. Mark had the salmon. Oh my gosh, the food was so good.
Thank you.
Thank you. I mean, I'm not saying he's dramatic, but...
I got the bar. They're not being coy.
Oh my gosh.
Traveling from Phoenix to Flagstaff or Flagstaff to Phoenix, you travel on I-17. This day was going to be an epic day. I-17 got closed down due to a little forest fire next to I-17. It took us how long, Jackie, to get home from Phoenix?
7 hours, but in all fairness, we did stop at Trader Joe's when we hit Prescott.
It was a long, long day. Normally a 2-hour or so trip turned into 7. I mean, here's the thing. Stuff happens.
Life happens, and you gotta go with it. And I will say, listen, here's my thing. We've been on the road for 6 hours. We could have technically driven from Phoenix to San Diego in 6 hours and been on the beach, but instead we're just trying to make it home. So 6 hours of nonstop traffic, craziness, construction zones, and we only fought once.
Well, here's the thing. Everybody else that got rerouted were along this journey with us. So everywhere we've been, it's been a line.
Look at this.
We could be getting on 7. This is the moment. I got you.
We are getting on I-17. Okay, folks.
It's a glorious moment in Tate history.
Hallelujah.
So hopefully we have no more backups here on 17.
Please, Lord, but I suspect, based on some of these brake lights,
There might be a little bit of traffic.
yeah, we'll have to shake it out. We'll see what happens. Okay, we're getting off the exit for Flagstaff, Arizona. Woohoo!
Which should have taken us about 2 hours. Took us about 6.
Yeah, no, took us more than that. We left at 2:30. It's 9:15.
Almost 7 hours.
Almost 7. Oh my. Good baby! Here's our little welcoming committee. Okay, here she goes.
She's going to get the little toy.
Where is she? Oh boy, look at her. Hi. Hi, baby. Oh my goodness. This is her, she does her little, we call it her little welcoming Watusi. Oh, hi.
Hi, little Jojo. Hi, sweetie.
And you go back and you go forth, and you go back and you go forth.
Is that your trap?
Oh, she got the giraffe.
Hi, sweetie.
And that's how we come home at the end of that long drive. Hey, thanks for joining Mark and Jackie Tate with the Empty Nester Life. Please hit subscribe to be notified next adventure.